All set to go this afternoon then, as we will be underway for the MotoGP. Welcome to Germany and the Sachsenring as we get all set for what is going to be a very entertaining afternoon of running. Green light goes on and we are underway here for MotoGP's practice. Good afternoon, welcome everybody up to the commentary box. I'm Joshua Birch, Megan Birch is on her way shortly, and it's a different sort of commentary box you greeters today than what you left. And what I mean by that is, in between practice, we have changed our Wi-Fi network, which means we are now coming to you with the fastest Wi-Fi available in the United Kingdom. So hopefully the stream's going to look better and it's going to sound better and we'll have less interruptions as a result as well. And also, me and Megan now have Wi-Fi in the commentary box, which makes it incredibly easy, because before we had to use our data. It was not the most nicest thing to do on the planet, but either way the green light is on and we're underway. Just trying to get this blog operational now. So that you can see and I can see at home what's going on. Is it going to work? Yeah, there we go. Just takes a bit of time. But we are underway then for the afternoon session. Megan's going to walk in shortly and join me up here in the booth, and we'll have a discussion about this afternoon's running and who's where in MotoGP in 2025. There are 6 anti-clockwise circuits on the calendar: Kota, Aragon, Sachsenring, Phillip Island, Valencia, and the new Bolton Park. That is going to be at the Hungary circuit in a couple of weeks' time. That'll be after the summer break, of course. Zarco still looking incredibly strong as the field head out there. Let's open up the sector times and last lap deltas for you back at home. And yeah, it's just so nice to be able to have actual Wi-Fi in the commentary box and it not actually go anywhere and be disrupted with things. Like, it's actually nice to know if I wanted to Google something on my iPad, I can easily log in and it's not going to cause a problem. It's so much nicer. Look, 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 actual Wi-Fi. Hang on. I know it's like all people have Wi-Fi for years, but we have not. Believe me when I say it. It's been a nightmare over the past couple of months. So anyway, away we go then. Zarco on a 21.215 in that middle sector. Hi Sean, hello everyone. Hey, there we go. Actually good stuff now available to me. Give you the latest weather update for you. Track temperature is at 32 degrees, air temperature 22, 46% humidity. Winds blowing in as well from the south coming in here. We kind of expected to see that really between the two. Tyre compound's looking quite strong again. Yeah, just having a look at their best lap times and sector splits. Of the accumulator, we have to see who's going to be faster and who's slower. But still, top 10 of this session will automatically go through to the next phase. That'll be Q2. Down from 11 to 22 will have to go through in the next one. Remember, Bastianini not here today, but could be here tomorrow as he is suffering with appendicitis. So if they can cure him of that quickly without taking the appendix out, modern medicine is absolutely fantastic. Let's say a quick good afternoon to TNT Sports.
Now that they're all back together, back in the same room, we'll see. We'll see how that develops over the next few weeks, because obviously if he is going to jump ship, deals have to be done fairly soon, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. We do have still 11 MotoGP races remaining after this. There's a long way to go to well, it's going to be a tough feeling in the garage either way, I do feel. After all the back and forth, what the goings on, you don't just sit back in and slot in and no one have any ill feeling or any grudges held.
Because it is funny, isn't it? When you are outside the bubble, as Jorge Martin will have been over the last few weeks, you really do feel out of it. Be it for 1 week or be it for the months that he's been away. And he won't have spent much time with the team. I know he came to Le Mans, there's been the odd day here and there that he'll have spoken to them. So, yeah, rekindling a few of those relationships is going to be important for Martin. But it all sounded positive in the test. I felt that there been improvements on the motorcycle. He tasted in Misano. There were parallel other tests going on. Bruno, there were tests, weren't there? Everyone's feedback from that track surface is great.
Yeah, really grippy, got rid of the bumps that were there that riders had complained about at Bruno, so we'll all be able to see what that's like next weekend when we get there. Yamaha positive.
Yamaha V4 was out as well, wasn't it? Augusto Fernandez going on that.
Yeah, and Dobby, I think. It sounds positive. That sounds like it's maybe ahead of where we'd all guessed that it was going to be.
I'd heard 2 seconds off.
Oh, really?
Was the time, so they were reckoning that the V4 was 2 seconds off where the current bike is. I don't know what that means at this stage, but I always heard that, it was the last half second was the hardest.
That's yeah, you work your way down and you think, I'll tell you what, we're only half a second off. You sort of, within a year, you get within half a second off, and it takes another 8 years to find that half second.
So that's KTM.
Well, that's Ducati.
Yeah.
Ducati had that, didn't they, really, from winning the championship with Stoner in 2007, and then to wait till, was it 21 or 22?
Mark Marquez is under the 120 barrier, 119.8 for Marquez. Antonio's at 120.0. The reason I mention it is the all-time lap record here is a 119.4, and he's 4/10 off it. That was pole position for Jorge Martin last year.
Fairly ominous. Obviously, Friday afternoon, his third flyer, and he's already in touch. 4/10 away from the best ever lap around here.
Yep, and now we're getting well into the mix of things. Hello, everybody. So we had to disappear for a split second, but we suddenly remembered that the WCR had their Super Bowl session. And, well, it wasn't on the stream because we've been setting up the new Wi-Fi. But Megan Birch alongside me.
Hi, I'm finally here.
Hello.
Why does that sound weird? Okay,
there you go.
A little bit better
You
now.
were down a bit.
I was finding a book for Mother. I've given her Picard Firewall, the book about 7 of 9.
Oh, right, yeah.
I see.
We know how to use
Yes.
data.
Wi-Fi is now available to us.
In the garage. No more having to string in internet cables or anything. We've got pure Wi-Fi data. And not having to use our mobile data.
Honestly,
which,
it's so nice.
It's nice to actually be able to sit in here and know that you're still connected and not going to miss anything.
I can get Wi-Fi in my room, which, by the way, was notoriously awful at Wi-Fi. Do you know how I had to submit so many of my assignments? Sitting at the top of the stairs in front of a bathroom.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I can finally actually do my work in my room, and you don't have to come out of your room in the middle of the night being like, why are you sitting on the stairs?
Yeah. Literally, we've upgraded to the fastest internet in Britain.
Woohoo! We need it.
Yeah, well, my computer alone, the streaming commentary box. Anyone have a guess? In fact, I want you to guess right now, everyone in the chat, how many gigabytes of data this commentary box has used over the space of June. Just June.
I don't even know this.
Like, how many gigabytes of data have I used? Get in the chat right now. I'll give you a hint.
Oh, down. Sector 4, that is...
Bezecchi.
Yeah. Ooh. Paul Bezecchi.
Yeah, it is... It's more than 100 and less than 1,000.
Oh, that gives us options of 900 different numbers.
Yeah.
Bezecchi down at turn 13.
Last corner then, so I wonder if the front's
He looks
buckled.
mad.
Yeah. Front buckled coming uphill maybe. Let's take a look at it. Turns in, front. Yeah.
Yeah, just as you said.
Front buckles on entry. Well, just for comparison, by the way, I'll give you the information. 643 gigabytes of data was streamed over that Wi-Fi hub of this computer.
That's so much.
643.
That is so much.
I know. I've actually asked, it's surprising actually, I asked the Virgin Media lady, where are we in terms of the scale of things? And she said, above companies, we're there. We technically, our house consumes more data. It actually goes into one of the highest brackets. We're inside the top 100% as well. Yeah. We use a lot. Which boggles the mind of this, because
the amount of people and companies in Britain.
I asked, do you know how... right, here you go. Would you like to know how many terabytes of data we use per year? Because they told us that as well.
800.
No, it's terabytes, Megan.
Yeah.
No. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sitting comfortably? 26 terabytes of data are used from this household per year.
Oh my god.
The average household only uses about a terabyte. We are really like, wow. Tig says hello. Andre and Oni could quite possibly have arrived for 26 due to the crashes and jump starts he's had throughout the season so far. The last 2 rounds and no points scored in any of the last 6 races. That's in the World Superbikes. Yeah, he's not had a great job, Ian Oni.
You know, the thing is, I'm not even going to think that the commentary box is the main reason for that.
The commentary box is one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, but also, just as if we take away like the commentary box thing, we're still above the normal household.
If you take away the commentary box, that's around about 13. That's still half of it.
We still use 13.
Yeah.
Oh my! Do we have a problem?
I have no idea. Think about all our phone. Well, actually, would you like to know how much my phone's used? You can check this. Go to your settings. Go to your general. How do you find it? Wi-Fi. We just got a new one, so mobile services.
That is general.
And scroll down. Megan has used 123 gigabytes of data.
That's still a lot.
I have used in my lifetime 1.20 terabytes of data. Personal hotspot I've used for 397 gigabytes. TikTok 175 gigabytes. Instagram 120. My actual job of Discord 31.8. But when we've been trackside.
Do you want to know what mine are?
What?
Instagram 28.3 gigabytes. Disney Plus 19.2 gigabytes. TikTok 17.4.
How have I done 175 on TikTok? Wow.
How have I done 2.49 gigs in system services?
Because my MacBook has only used 5.17 gigabytes of data. So other people connected to my hotspot has used 392 gigabytes of data over the time I've had this phone.
What's the app I least... Okay. So if ones I actually use, it's stopped.
What? Hang on, are you... No, that's wrong. Oh, wait, it
is right.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
We may have a problem.
We may have. Let's just turn that on to you so you get a bit cooler. Alex Marquez was reviewed after first practice. I'm delighted to say that he is A-OK and he is going back out to racing this weekend.
I'm going to look up how much mobile data does the average person use.
9.9 gigabytes of data per month. That's about right. I've predicted Mark top practice today. So I agree. Mark's going to top the session today as the top 10 are in. Everybody at home, this is a fantastic... I want you to do the same thing. Let us know how much data you've used. This is a little ask the audience. I really want to know. Go into your settings and go to mobile services and find out how much data you have used in your phone's life. It's a fun question, isn't it? We have a radio show answer for you here all today. Because then you want to know. It's quite interesting.
I kind of want to check that every day now.
Yeah. I didn't know it was 1.2. Last time I looked at it, it was like 700.
Thing is, you've had your phone longer than I've had mine.
I've had my phone since 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
Many people go, why didn't you upgrade? Why didn't you upgrade? I just got new Wi-Fi today, and it's faster than ever. So,
Yeah.
so
It's Wi-Fi.
why change it when it's fine?
Yeah.
I'll change it eventually. Probably next year or something. Updated rear aero for Fabio Quartararo. So a new little shoe hook on the back of the bike there, like a rear wing on a Formula 1 car, has been adjusted in. I'm not really surprised. What, your data?
Yeah. I spend a significant amount of time on my phone, but I
I want
also
to find
do read
out how
a lot.
much your new laptop's done. Thing is, though, we started, and yeah, Mega's laptop broke, but I kind of fixed it, and then my laptop broke, but we
I
thought
still don't have my laptop back.
it broke, it fried, it was dead, it couldn't be saved.
Can't we frame it?
No, so your laptop is broken.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can be done to it.
It was breaking before I dropped it.
Yes, it was. However, we thought, oh no, her new laptop's not working. Fixed now with the new Wi-Fi.
It was a Wi-Fi.
Let's take a look at turn one, the heaviest braking spot on the circuit. It's a downhill braking zone. This is Fabio Quartararo from 300 kilometers an hour down to 71. And this is where the front sort of buckles up, so you're always braking on the front.
How did he save that?
Yeah, the rear steps up and twists around.
It's like watching an ankle braking, except it's a tyre. I want to see what everyone else in my house's mobile service data is.
Mallory's up into 14th place, by the way, at the moment at Silverstone.
I want to see what Kellyanne's is.
Our colleague. Yeah, that'll be fun.
She's higher than all of us.
Ah, here we go. I'm gonna say Manic as well, because I don't want to butcher your first name, my friend. Manic said 33.52 gigabytes on data for the past month and 200 gigabytes probably on Wi-Fi. My goodness me. And hello to Indonesia as well, everybody watching on. My goodness, so 200 gigabytes on Wi-Fi. I can't work out how to get Wi-Fi. We've only got mobile data. Wi-Fi is probably way, way more.
Wait, that was only mobile data?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we can figure out how to get Wi-Fi. I'm having a look.
How to...
Because I know how to do it on a thing. Yeah, how to find out your Wi-Fi
much
data.
Wi-Fi.
Should we have a look how much the iPad's done?
Okay.
It tells you screen time, doesn't it? That's nice.
To check your Wi-Fi's data usage, you'll need to use a third-party app. Oh.
Oh.
Because as Apple doesn't track Wi-Fi usage.
But it does check mobile data usage.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the pits with Paolo Bonrola on TNT.
Paolo, who's come out of the garage after talking to Marco Bezzecchi after that off at turn 13. What did he say to you?
Yeah, probably the medium tire in the front was already at his limit. So now he's looking to change the tire for sure. Because at the moment it is the most tricky part of his job now to understand the correct tire to choose.
Because this morning, I spoke to Marco yesterday and he said he likes Sachsenring. It'd be interesting to see the Aprilia around here. To go P3 this morning must be encouraging.
Yeah, absolutely. Because also here it is not our best track for sure. It is a lot of corner technical, so it is less hard braking or fluent corner, but very technical corner. So it is necessary to approach the track layout in the rider job here. Absolutely, we like the fact that Marco started the Friday immediately in a good way. But for sure we have to improve a lot because there are many points where we have to fix in order to be prepared for the sprint.
Hoping to continue where he left off in Assen, of course. It's clear that he's made a step. And then next week, Aprilia hoping to be back to full strength with Jorge Martin making his return, albeit with a medical check. But after the test in Misano this week, how important was that in terms of his physicality, getting used to the bike again, but also the relationship between yourself and Jorge?
You are fully right. The main part of the test was to with him. Was absolutely a good test, in particular for his approach to the team and to the bike. We are very happy about the test, in particular because we use the possibility of the regulation. We propose this modification. We are very happy that it is useful also for the future, because we think that to rejoin such a high-level championship like the MotoGP is necessary to be not 100 but 110%. So at the moment he did 62 laps with the MotoGP. His first comment was so good because after the Doha GP, he did some comment. He made some comment to make an improvement on the bike, and he was very happy because he found a bike with a lot of improvement compared to the Doha one. So he was happy about it. And he was happy, yeah, for sure, because he rejoined again the MotoGP situation. At the moment, we are still waiting, because we need the fit or unfit evaluation that will take place on Thursday morning, probably, of the Brno GP. So we hope for sure, as you know, that will be the fit declaration, because after the test he was happy about his health situation, about his physique. So at the moment we are positive, but in particular we are very happy to have seen him again with our bike.
Appreciate your thoughts, and we keep our fingers crossed that we've got Jorge back next week. Thank you, Paolo.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, all looking good there as well as they come through. As Megan now into the commentary box. You really annoy me with that lead. It's the most untidy it's ever been. What do you even do?
I just put on my headset.
Oh. There you go, she's back. There she is though. I'm sat down. And I'm playing around with our new...
What?
Tangles back together. I'm done with your headset. I'll fix it eventually. I'm just playing around with our new Wi-Fi because we finally got our onboards back. Because how it works is our Wi-Fi up here...
You can continue setting for a while if you want.
Our Wi-Fi in the commentary box has been so poor this year. I don't think we've ever been able to have the driver.
We haven't.
No.
It's been increasingly frustrating. Maybe once.
Yeah, so now we've got our Wi-Fi systems back operational. So, yeah, it's just nice. It's nice not having to stress anymore about, oh no, the Wi-Fi's not going to work, etc. What's comical is actually that the lead that's connected to the iMac, so the MacBook Pro, that takes 100 megabytes only, and the Wi-Fi now works better in here than the internet cable. So we have to change that. Less things, I suppose, connected to the MacBook, is the better.
Yeah.
Marc Marquez is a 1:19.812. So at the moment, I think he's got the fastest lap record around this place.
No. It's 1:19.4, if I remember correctly.
Shall I Google? Now that we can.
You can. But I seem to remember earlier on saying he's about a second behind, and he was at 1:20.4. No.
Having a look, sis.
Or 3. So I think it's a 1:20.4.
I'm trying, but it's still.
If you say
iPad.
the internet.
No, it's still an iPad. There we go. It is. I've got it here. 1:19.423. Yeah, so he's
Boom!
Well done, Megan. So he's 0.4 of a second away. How badly do you sit in this chair? My God.
It's been incredibly uncomfortable today.
Yes. Acosta's up by 14 thousandths. Mark's coming into the last corner now. It feels weird this way around. I don't like it.
It is a bit weird.
Over the line comes Marc Marquez. It's a 1:21.225. So he's now into a race pace after 11 laps or so.
It is boiling.
On those tyres.
Can we turn the light off?
I can do, yeah. I'll turn the light off.
I feel like we'll be less boiling there because the heat I can feel coming from that light. Lights out. Woohoo! It's already less hot.
I don't think the viewers properly understand how we have to turn the light off in the commentary box with an umbrella. Because the light switch is behind the television unit.
I don't know who thought up that. Who puts a light switch in the middle of a room?
Yeah. It's now gone incredibly dark, but it's so much cooler in here already.
Yeah.
I will admit that. It is so much cooler already.
I don't feel like I'm sweating anymore.
Should we just have a couple of stage lights on us this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that might work.
Hold on.
Although, can you see us? Yeah. Can you see us? I might actually do that. Just get some time.
Hold on.
Can you see us all right back at home? And in that case, yeah. We'll just we'll leave
Do you
it as
know,
is.
my phone lights up my entire room if I just put it like this.
There you go. Can you see us all right? That's bright. That's definitely my eye now, actually. Now, I'll get some things to backlight. Still, Mark Marquez at 1:19.812, Digi second, Acosta third, but now falls me in fifth.
Josh.
Yeah. After dark. Rain will make things interesting. Says, like, no, I can't see the chat now. My eyes have gone. Can you read the chat? Because I think there's been some message about data uses as well about our conversation.
Hold on.
Oh, that works. I just turned the brightness up. I'm being an idiot.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Go on. You can tell. Okay, so Andrea and Neo got that. Fabio Di Gianantonio looks like he's a podium contender this weekend. Rain will make things interesting. 93 coming in as well. Yeah, I think Rain is going to make things a lot more interesting this weekend than we have. Why is it so much cooler?
I don't know.
Listen, it's only there. It's not even a bulb. It's an LED light. It shouldn't give off any heat. And yet,
I feel like if we left a cookie in here, it'd bake it.
yeah, probably would, to be fair. It's so much nicer though with the lights out. Now I can see why the last few days I've had the lights out and the doors open, but now
Yeah.
we can't have the door open. Oh well, this might be us for the rest of the weekend. Looking like we're in.
Woohoo!
This is actually.
At least for today, because it is boiling hot outside.
It's 27, 28 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah. It's 27 right now. Tomorrow it's 23 and Sunday it's 22, so we'll probably have light then.
Yeah, it'd be cooler then. Still, do not adjust your screens. This is still JB Motorsports, just after dark. Even though it's light outside.
Woo!
Still, that fan is now more lovely than it was before. 119.812 then. Acosta line because Acosta 124.679. I still think it's ridiculous that we have an hour session for the afternoon running. It doesn't need to be an hour.
It doesn't. It just needs to be like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Although saying that, isn't it easier to read things with the lights off?
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm going to say something. Ideally, I'd like to have the lights off in the commentary box. I would prefer a dark... if I could have a window,
Same.
I'd prefer a dark commentary box.
Same, because it reminds me of... I think that's why I love Le Mans.
Yeah. Plus, it's easier to see all the data in front of you.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Le Mans 24-hour when the lights are off. And I like the Le Mans.
I wish I could show you all exactly what it looks like. What did that? Oh,
Extremely
wait.
dark.
Hang on, I've got Wi-Fi now. It might be easier to connect things.
Don't try it yet.
Oh, but I am. Oh my
I feel
god.
like Obi-Wan. Don't try it.
Oh my god, we might be able to finally do the thing I wanted to do for ages. Present outside, commentate with wireless mics, commentate back inside.
We probably could.
I've not said this. If you've been with us on JB Motorsports for a significant number of years, you might know that our internet provider has not been the best. We've been stuck at 500 megabytes, which is still quite fast, but it's been an old hub.
Yeah.
And it's been stuck on Wi-Fi 3.
I think Nan was alive when we had
It was, yeah. She was. So, we've now swapped to the fastest gigabyte, fibre optic, and Wi-Fi Gen 6 and Gen 7. So, yeah, we've got the fastest we can.
Woohoo!
Bezecchi is recovering from after his fall earlier. He's up to 6th now, 124.75. Can I zoom in on that a little bit?
It's like we're missing a couple, so
Yeah, there
as
we go.
well.
There we go, that makes it a bit easier.
I don't know why, but okay. I have this thing where I'm more hyperactive at night. And this just makes me feel kind of hyperactive being in the dark. I like the dark better.
30 minutes to go. 119 coming through.
I feel like I could sit, if there was no bugs around me, I could sit outside for ages during the dark.
Yeah, bugs are the only thing out there at the moment.
The only thing that fazes me, yeah. I don't like bugs. 32, exceeding track limits. Which one's 32? That is Salvadori. Why does the chair feel easy to move in the dark?
Megan's sitting right
Whee! Whee! That was synchronised.
119, yes. Morbidelli on a faster lap time now as well. Bezzecchi moving up. Peter says, as with the 2 megabyte rule, ISPS 9, I can only imagine what it's like to complain with 500. Oh my god, you've only got 2 megabytes rule? Internet speed?
How?
Let's go with Michael Massani now, and we'll get back to you about how we complained.
We've seen the strapping still on his hand. How is he feeling after those 19 laps this morning?
Yeah, the good note is that the level of the pain on his left hand is the same of this morning. So he's able to ride in a good way the bike. The difficulty will be, I think, tomorrow and Sunday when we have to do a lot of laps together in the sprint and in the race. But until now, I'm happy. I'm happy to have him back, and he's able to make also a good lap. The only one, the first one with the medium rear tire at the moment. So I think that at the moment we are more positive than the expectation.
So fairly confident he can complete the weekend and hopefully pick up some crucial championship points.
I hope so, but we need to see step by step, run by run, how the pain affects the ride. I hope not too much, not more than now, and we see.
And for Fermin Aldeguer, who also comes into this weekend after crashing in Assen, how is he? I mean, he's currently riding in the top 10.
Yeah, as you know, the first session of the Friday is always tricky for a rookie because you have to adapt with a MotoGP bike with all the reference on track, but still good, also him. And we try already the soft rear just to be ready for the time attack, and I hope that we can pass straight to the Kutsu.
Thank you, Miguel.
Yeah, in case you weren't aware.
Right, so 27 and a half minutes. It seems to be going very slowly at the moment. Left to go. And Mark is still top. Surprise, surprise. And no, I'm not still a black.
Yeah, unexpected.
Disantonio is second. My dad Terry used to really dislike him.
You have a lot of laughs. Our kid. Oh.
I never knew.
Paul O'Grady was a right duo, weren't they?
Oh, I love Paul O'Grady.
Let's have a look at Johan Zarco around turn 3. How to expertly take turn 3. Zarco hooked up the outside line, brought it back in, and shot it back up. Zarco's performing really well on that Honda this year. I think he's got to be someone you've got to remember that.
Get a podium, get a podium.
Race win, even.
Yeah.
Could he win this race? It's a track not too dissimilar to the way we had Germany in France.
I think if Mark crashes, it's a possibility.
Yeah, because Zarco goes well here. He runs well here. Right, okay, Peter. Are we coming across to you in 240p or 144p? I can't believe how bad your internet connection is, sir. That is really bad. Basically, we complained at 500 because we have a lot of data screens in this commentary box.
And there are a lot of people in our house.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm sure you can see, there's around about 32 devices connected to our Wi-Fi. So, and also, our hub was really old.
Yeah. Our Nana died about 6 years ago this year, and we had that hub when she was alive. I think we got it like a few months before.
Yeah. So we've now upgraded finally to the new hub. We're now on the fibre optic, and it's so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Oh, also, a little bit of a delight, you know. Dad's found out that now we can connect the skyboxes via cable as well.
Oh.
Internet cable. Yeah. Right, let's have a look then. Tim says, it would be nice to see Pecco beat Mark in a proper battle in a race without any tyre pressure penalties. And Maverick, which he deserved in Qatar, but was cruelly stripped of him by ridiculous rules and regulations. I agree with you there. Plug says, all-time lap record, 1:19.423, has come in there as well. And yeah, I think this weekend we're going to see Mark possibly crumble, as we're now seeing, look, side by side, Zarco and Mark, and Zarco's throwing up the inside down turn 12, and that's kind of what we want to see in the race. Thank you very much.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of wobbling there from Zarco. Oh, I never told you. Okay, when I was making tea yesterday...
Dumbledore never told you. Go on.
Surprising. I was making tea yesterday and I saw this massive mosquito. I was like, I'm going to try and get it. Because I'm allergic to mosquito bites, so I'm really passionate about trying to get rid of them. And I couldn't find it. And then I was in my room later on. I think it was about 45 minutes past midnight in the morning.
So 12:45 a.m., yes?
Yeah. And I saw something shoot past me. I was like, what the? And then I saw it was the same mosquito. And it had followed me to my room. And it kept trying to attack me. So I grabbed a piece of kitchen roll, because I keep kitchen roll on my bed, just in case. And I killed it in mid-air. That's how... I think they can remember faces. I'm going to look that up, because that one had a grudge. And I just don't want an allergy.
Darth Vader over here.
Hold on. I'm going to look up, can mosquitoes...
Peter's here. 360 were coming through. I get cheap 15 megabyte deal as I complete for paying... Oh, I have 15 months deal as I... 480 at the moment. Hey, right, Peter says, I get cheap 15 a month deal as I complained for paying 37 a month. They said, go phone data, but I need an area for that. It's annoying, I can't read the timing, so just listen. Great show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much as well, my friend. Well, in that case, I will read you out. If those of you who are struggling to read the timing screens, I'll read out what's going on.
I hope you all have good Wi-Fi as well, eventually.
Marc Marquez is on top on a 1:19.812. Fabio Di Giannantonio a 1:20.003. Pedro Acosta a 1:20.117. Johan Zarco a 1:20.210. Pecco Bagnaia is on a 1:20.215. Juan Mir is 6th, 1:20.360. Marco Bezzecchi is 7th, 1:20.475. Alex Marquez 8th, 1:20.479. Franco Morbidelli is on a 1:20.489 in 9th, and Fabio Quartararo rounds out the top 10 automatically into Q2 on a 1:20.495. Fermin Aldeguer is in 11th on a 1:20.523. Then Miguel Oliveira is 12th on a 1:20.527, just 4,000 separating them there. Jack Miller is 13th on a 1:20.689. Maverick Vinales 14th, 1:20.714. 2,000s back is Raul Fernandez in 15th, a 1:20.716. Luca Marini is 16th, a 1:20.747. Brad Binder 17th, a 1:20.779. Ayagura 18th, 1:20.955. Alex Rins 19th, 1:21.482. And then we get, coming through as well, Lorenzo Salvadori 1:21.919, and Air Bashini not set a lap time just yet. Maverick Vinales has just gone 6th on a 1:20.322. So there you are. There you go, Peter. Throughout the entire running order.
Like, they can't remember faces, but they can remember smells.
That's you then, all over.
So I think he tried to find me. I mean, if they say they avoid them due to negative experiences, I think it wanted revenge. I killed it, though.
The whole mosquito community hate you.
That's true.
Then again, they hate the guy in Africa. They hate the guy in Africa more that has got a bug zapper.
I'd love one. Ooh, almost fell.
Mark. Major twitch coming out of turn 9 into turn 10. The rear stepped out. If he'd let it go there, it would have been a huge accident. So Mark very much pushing it to the edge here. And that's what we like about Marc Marquez. He doesn't just wait in a practice session. He fully goes for it. And as you said, Megan, just twitches. Coming through in the mid-corner, the front just nips, and then he nearly loses the back. Turns in, rear steps out, front goes, he saves it in 210. Beautiful save from Mark.
Brilliant. I've just learned something. Lemon garlic pork.
Is it a recipe or keeps mosquitoes away?
Oh, Oh no, but garlic does. Yellow flag out on the track, sector 1. It's a recipe, but fun fact, mosquitoes actually hate lavender and peppermint.
So do rats.
Yeah. So let's spray lavender everywhere.
I don't know why the yellow flag's out. Mark Marquez was going through that sector, but there's no one down.
I think it might be gravel. Oh!
So,
You're trying to give me a heart attack.
yeah.
I have no will.
I get your laptop, your phone, your television.
No, Dad gets my laptop. He uses it more.
Streaming.
Dad uses it every day.
You're the reason we don't have a computer at the moment. Because he's just saying, oh, no, I'm fine using Megan's now.
Yeah. He is actually. Oh,
Should we
that's
get him
why.
a little laptop for Christmas?
Maybe, if we have enough money.
Yeah. If we,
I re-enrolled in university yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. That was very loud.
That's the talk back. I thought it was turned down.
No, it was turned very up.
It's Fermin Aldeguer. He's crashed down at turn 1 on entry, mid-corner, and the front's just buckled away from underneath him.
That was the most slow-motion crash I've ever seen.
Now, that's exactly the same as what happened to Bagnaia a couple of years ago at the same part of the track.
Salt and pepper, parsley.
Just a reminder, we are on a quick off here for MotoGP because I have to get to Berlin for the Formula E session, so I've got to swap over the streams.
I'm going to make this tonight, but with my own version, because I don't think we have parsley.
Parsley? I don't think we do, no.
Salt and pepper, parsley, lemon zest, olive oil, garlic, butter, and
We
lemon
don't have any
juice.
olive oil.
I'm not going to add the olive oil.
If you want a beautiful dessert, vanilla ice cream with olive oil on top.
Oh, I've heard that's nice, because olive oil is actually good for you, according to the Greeks. And the Italians.
Not a lot, obviously. Not a lot. Just a little bit on top.
We need one of those things.
Apparently it makes it go down really smooth.
Oh, I've heard that.
Mark's just saying, by the way, I have had the bike twitched out mid-corner. Go on.
Do you know what they should
Oh, wait,
get?
sorry. I've got to hit the outro on the stream.
Do you know what they should get us for Christmas?
What?
Do you know those vinegar and olive oil dispensers? Them.
This is Mark's Twitch again at turn 10. Just dropped it a bit next.
Because I think we'd really enjoy them. And coming round the corner now, and the Twitch happeners, I think, is it in the middle of the corner? Or I think it was in the middle.
Hard to tell on that
Still-
angle, isn't it?
Yeah, still on the replay. So I don't know what it's looking for. Why is it still replaying?
It's the whole lap because everyone else is in the pit lane.
Oh my. Yeah, they should get us those dispensers.
Yeah.
Also, I have a desperate urge to...
Bashini is out due to illness, so I think he's out for the whole weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less, and oh, here it is. But I think... Oh, he had to avoid Aldeguer.
Hell of a day.
Yeah. I have a deep urge to, like, reorganise the pans cupboard and the thing below it with all the spices and stuff.
You touched
And
my
clean.
spice rack.
I really want to clean it because also I know we've got spices in there that they're just empty bottles. And I know that because the mixed herb one's empty.
I haven't cooked anything in 2 weeks.
I know. I've been feeling that pain.
Thank you, Wimbledon. I've been busy.
I have. Do you know what I've had for the past 2 weeks? Today,
I'm the only one who feeds it.
today would be the 9th time I have had sweet potatoes from the
Because
same sweet potato.
Because I haven't cooked for you.
Yeah, though it's all from the same sweet potato.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I've been using that thing for 2 weeks. By the way, if you want to make it last that long, just put it in a tub, put it in the fridge with water in it. Refill the water every so often.
Paolo Campeotti as well, down on TNT.
Paolo, I'm sure you were pleased to see all 5 manufacturers in the top 5 this morning, and Jack doing really well, having a solid session this morning. Miguel and Jack not quite in the top 10 just yet, but what was their feedback today?
The feedback, it's a little bit better, some improvement, but now it's the moment where we should show that the improvement is there. This morning, okay, we did well, but now it's much more important than this morning. I'm assuming that later with the time attack we can improve, we can be in a better position, but let's see.
Since the last race, we know Miguel's been at Brno doing some testing, not just for the track, but also the bike as well. Was he able to find anything, not necessarily that can bring here, but did he feel any improvement at all?
No, I think they felt much better there with the new asphalt. There is much more grip. We suffer a lot of the grip with nowadays, so there maybe we didn't understand exactly how much was the improvement of the grip on the track or the improvement of the component that we've tried. But in any case, the sensation, the feeling was much better.
Look, you've got a big decision, of course, to make between Miguel and Jack with Top Rat coming into the team. Are you closer to making that decision? Is it going to be critical these next 2 races before you make that decision?
No, we have from the beginning said that we have to wait the end of this first part of the season. We will decide in Austria what we are going to do after Austria.
I appreciate your thoughts. Thank you, Paolo.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's good to hear, isn't it, from Paolo Cabrinotti, because we had heard it was the summer they needed to make that decision, but Austria is looking like. So obviously it will be taken over the next few weeks anyway, as Pedro Costa goes up into second place behind Marc Marquez. Is he going to challenge Marc this weekend? I'd like to see that little head-to-head, because there will be no love lost there. But yeah,
that's interesting with what Paolo said, and he's a straight shooter, is Paolo Campionati. So that'll be.
So back to the action. Pedro Costa has jumped up into second place still. It's warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, when you open that commentary box door.
Oh, right on there. I haven't checked Wimbledon.
Yes, you probably should. 13 minutes left to go of the session. A session that ideally should be half an hour long. We need a petition. A petition to do that. I'd love that.
Yeah, I can hear it just in the background. Sorry, mate, go on.
I'd love a petition just to make this session half an hour.
Hey, it's incredibly close, by the way. For all our coverage at Wimbledon on centre court, Taylor Fritz, the American, he's a set down at the moment to Carlos Alcaraz, but they've just levelled it 4 games all second set.
Woo! Tense game. I don't know exactly how to play it, but I know if it's level, it's tense.
It's a wonderful, wonderful situation right now we've got going on.
How long's left of Wimbledon?
Wraps up Sunday. Tomorrow is the women's final, and at 4 o'clock, and then on Sunday it is the men's final at 4 o'clock, both days.
Given I'll probably have strawberries in, because have strawberries at home.
I am not commentating on the IndyCar race too. I am doing the Wimbledon final.
Have strawberries and cream in it.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on it, yeah. Smothered in whipped cream. Acosta's top, 119.772.
Do you know, I remember in year 6,
Cheers, Tick.
I was assigned to like the strawberries and cream table at like this event, and I kept thinking, why in the world is this cream not creamy? It's because it was double cream. They didn't whip it.
Oh, unwhipped double cream?
Yeah, they just had me pour it all over the
That's
things.
not how you do strawberries and cream.
I was just like, this looks disgusting, and I was like, yeah, it looks so nice. It looks like vomit.
Miller, fastest, 119.712. Then we get D'Antonio, 119.605. Marc Marquez to the top, 119.486. Half a fraction.
They should have given me a can of whipped cream.
119.423, 119.486. We're getting closer.
I would have done a lot of funny things with that. I would have put it at the bottom with strawberries on top. I would have made it like a little bed for strawberries. I would have had such ideas! But no, a primary school doesn't trust an 11-year-old to actually have whipped cream.
Look at this from Marquez as well. The record is a 119.423 set last year by Jorge Martin. Mark's now done a 119.486. So on a Friday, we're getting closer to the overall limit. Digi's improving by half a tenth of a second, 0.159 up. Mark's half a tenth, half a tenth up. tenth and a half for Digi, half a tenth for Mark. Through to 2 thousandths of a second faster at the moment as they come out of turn 11 down into turn 12 as well. The big ones are about to happen.
Now that I think about it, a lot of the riders are doing really fast times than what they would usually do.
Over the line, anybody improving? No, and oh yes,
Yeah.
1:19.461 now. Marquez 25 thousandths faster than the last time we went round. King of the Ring improving.
A couple of people started out having a great lap and then seems to have just stopped.
Raul's improved. Raul's gone up the order into
Agura.
11th. Agura's looking really strong.
48th.
Well, that's an improvement then for Mai, up 4 places, 1:23.84. Still, only 20 are in this one out of the 22. So, 10 riders at the moment face Q1, while 12 face Q2.
Oh,
It's a weird way how it's kind of rounded out.
it is.
Oh, nuts. Forgot to download the Formula E intro to Berlin. I'll do that quickly. Without Wi-Fi, it won't take a second.
Exactly. Be really quick.
That's a foolish, foolish, foolish thing to do.
I'm generally going to try this today. So we have all the ingredients. I'm just going to swap out parsley for chives.
There you go. 1:20.045 from Maverick Vinales at the moment. It's going to be such a big improvement, I think, in this one as well. Coming through. Just a reminder what we got coming up for you as Miller over the line. All of the action for the races for MotoGP, so the qualifying, the TSO Sprint and the MotoGP Grand Prix, that's going to be on the main JB Motorsports YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. Moto 3, Moto 2 and all the warm-up sessions and practices tomorrow morning, that's here on JB Motorsports 2. Same goes for all of the World Superbikes action. We're back to dual streaming across the channels this weekend.
One of the VR46s really looks like he really wanted to crack his back.
Yeah. Saying that.
Honestly, I think all these guys could do with a chiropractor.
Yes. Mark especially.
Yeah. It's like they all, at the end of each season, or at least in a break, they should have chiropractor adjustments.
Yeah. Just to adjust them back to being...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that's also part of the reason why they keep breaking things.
You've never had your microphone the other way?
No, it annoys me. Especially because I have my headphone off this way and I lean my head.
If we rotated sides, would you change it?
No.
Maybe that's how it broke.
Maybe, getting caught in this.
Yeah. I'm going to replace the arm anyway. 50 quid. 2 sets.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes. 7 minutes to go. Alex Marquez is on a lap time now.
It's too expensive.
And his first sector is a 17.699. So Alex looking strong.
You could buy 10 coffee pods for that. Or 10 packets.
His wheel's getting warmer.
Yeah.
This is when we find out the commentary box is actually on fire.
I've been through that twice before, thank you very much.
Both your fault.
Look at this from...
Is it melted?
No, it's like, that's blue.
Oh.
Freeze to do it. It's limited edition for summer.
Ice latte, you freeze it?
No, you got to put it in the fridge.
Oh, have you done it?
Yeah,
Is
my
it
one's
now?
in. Yeah.
Oh, I'll try that later.
I'm gonna get a bit more as well, like in different.
Look, I haven't eaten yet
different
today,
colours.
so I'm feeling a bit dizzy. I've barely drank. I don't think I've drank anything. I haven't eaten anything.
Go drink stuff. Go eat food.
I thought, oh, I've got 3 hours. And then the internet man came. I thought, all right, I better set the internet up then. And then having to redo every other device on the planet. I don't think I've still done it. I don't know how the iPad did it. I think all if you link to Apple accounts, it just logs in.
Yeah.
I still can't get my Alexa working.
My laptop still isn't connected.
Yes, it is. I've done it.
Oh.
Your laptop's streaming now. I told you.
Oh yeah.
Wake up.
And I have Chromecast again.
5 minutes to go.
And I get new pictures.
Alex now to third on that lap time by. It's a 1:19.649.
I'm going to continue painting next week.
Oh, right, hang on a minute.
I'm going to paint something next week. I haven't painted in a very long time.
I think they're about to start on the commentary side of things on the second practice session for the World Superbikes. What's up?
I'm going to continue painting next week. My mind has been preoccupied with waiting for my enrollment signing thing. So now that that's done.
Who do you think is going to be the top 10 to get through? Is there going to be a surprise breaking through from the bottom? Raul.
I hope. I mean, Raul's really good sometimes with things.
It's going to be Raul, yeah.
It's like he's always the one to kind of like break through.
Look at Franco. Franco's up on time here. Soft front, soft rear tyre. He might be able to find something through. Miller's looking strong. Over the line we come. Bsky goes third. Bagnaia into fourth. Mia in 11th. Woohoo! Just outside of where Fabio Quartararo is right now.
You can do it. Oh, jeez.
Morbidelli rockets up to third. 3 thousandths off of Fabio Di Gianantonio's time.
Look at Quartararo.
Bsky's first sector's red, so is Bagnaia's. Miller's red 2 sectors. Quartararo's red sector 2 and 3, but was just off in the first sector. He's coming over the line now. Is Quartararo enough to break himself inside? And Quartararo jumps to second place. It's a 1:19.524, 63 thousandths off of Marc Marquez's stunning lap time.
Come on, Jack Miller. Come on.
Viñales now dropped out. Marini's got into 7th place as well. Acosta's looking strong on his Delta lap times as he comes over the line. He's 9th at the moment. And Quartararo's got in the gravel trap down at turn 1. He's running in too deep. Acosta goes up into 3rd position. 1:19.560. Miller's 7th. Miller has gone through.
At least it wasn't on his fastest lap.
Yeah, that's true. He's safe enough now with 3 minutes to go in 2nd position.
Yeah. Right, where is Raul? Raul's been pushed down to 14. He ain't doing that great. Do you know what? I take it back about Raul. So, Jack Miller's been really impressive today.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, with the quality of the video being 720p, that was due to our old internet. Now that we fixed it, we're going to slowly start upping it back to 1080p, just to let you know back at home.
Yeah.
So, after the summer break, once we've got everything else sorted, you'll start to see it's better.
Yeah.
Because now we've got better Wi-Fi and we can stream higher. So apologies, it's just at 720p. But the quality is whacked up a lot.
Yeah, it is.
And it will be in 1080p soon.
Woohoo!
Hopefully the day will come where it'll be in 4K. Although I don't think anybody wants to see our ugly mugs in 4K.
We're not ugly.
Oh, your vanity is so high, isn't it?
We look quite similar, so it's vanity for the both of us.
There it is. 3rd for Acosta. No one else improving on this lap time by. They've still gone down a bit.
Literally, every time I show someone a picture of us two, we're just like, oh yeah, I can tell you're siblings.
Yeah. Also, the light's off because it's so hot in the garbage box. No, I'm delighted now because finally the new Wi-Fi, book up the streaming quality a bit, get the PC working a bit faster. All going well now. Fuel. He's got no fuel left. Quartararo's got no fuel, and he wants to go out for another run.
Lucky he's got to the pit lane, man.
Yeah, but there's no point. There's no point, Fabio. The session's over. You can't do anything.
What happened here? Okay, so...
Bagnaia, sorry to crush it. Bagnaia's in danger in P9.
Oh, yeah.
He might have to go through Q1 here for the first time this season. Well,
okay, so this is Quartararo through turn 1, and when he goes onto the gravel...
I think he already knew. He outbraked stuff, but he already knew the fuel was gone.
It was impressive to get it back to the pit lane.
What? I think Quartararo now wants to have maximum fuel load so we can do a practice start with full fuel.
Yeah.
Which kind
See
of
what it'd be like.
Makes sense, but why not just change the bike?
And then it'll be full up a bit more for quali.
And is he going to get out of the pit lane in time? Yes, he has. Yeah, he's got now. Yeah.
He might get that.
Alex Marquez takes a new lap record here at the Sachsenring, a 1:19.408. In the dying seconds of this practice session, he's gone 53 thousandths faster. D'Antonio, stunning lap, 1:19.071.
Okay, can we actually have Alex keep getting fastest laps and lap records and then not having someone else take it immediately after?
Oh, big one there. Is that Aldeguer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and his upper airbag's gone off.
Well, that'll bring out the local yellows then, so we won't have any more into this session for now.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, lap time cancelled for Viñales for yellow flag. That's in turn 13 as well.
Just went wide.
He looks so disappointed.
Talk us through it.
Here's a replay of it. Coming into turn 13, just loses it on the entry.
Yep.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Aldeguer literally had to watch as his bike sped through the thing.
So, flags out, and nobody else improving due to the yellow flag, which means your top 10 is D'Antonio, Alex Marquez, Marc Marquez. Then we get in as well with Fabio Quartararo, Pedro Acosta, Franco Morbidelli, Marco Bezzecchi, Jack Miller, Pecco Bagnaia, and Brad Binder is your top 10. Having to go through Q1, Maverick Viñales, Johan Zarco, Ayagura, Ralph Fernandez, Juan Mir, Fermin Aldeguer, Miguel Oliveira, Luca Marini, Alex Rins, Lorenzo Zabadori, and Enea Bastianini if he does take part. And Zarco's crashed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, so that's why Marquez's lap time's just been deleted.
That's why there's another yellow flag. He's up and walking away okay, though. Let's have a quick look how he did it before we go off here.
He was turn 8 as well. Does he?
Yeah, fast one, an entry. Couple of tumbles there. Bike will be okay. He, luckily, is. Never nice to go down there.
It's like a landscape ballerina.
Yeah. Okay, quick final thoughts, Megs.
I hope there's going to be more crashes in qualifying, but not as many.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for this one, then. We will be back tomorrow with all the action from the Sachsenring. Next up on JB Motorsports, it's Formula E and their first practice session. Over now on JB2, it's still the World Superbikes and their session coming up as well from Donington Park. And if you want to watch, you'll be redirected to Centre Court Wimbledon as the finals of the tennis approach. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.